What if the universe isn't something that you look up to at night, something that is up there, but instead it was something waking up through you right now? And what if every star that you see out there is actually just reflecting the light that already lives inside of you? Welcome, beautiful soul. I am Amy of Amy Hates Carrots, and this is a space for inner work, outer adventures if you're watching here on YouTube, and soul-led living. A space about remembering what is within you instead of seeking things outside of you. This is a place for following your heart and your soul instead of chasing those darn carrots. And it's a place for reclaiming the truth, which is you already are limitless. Today we are diving into one of my favorite deep topics, my favorite truths, and that is you are not separate from the universe. You are the universe remembering itself. So let's dive in. You know those moments when life can feel almost orchestrated? There's a perfect convo, a sign, a synchronicity, maybe a message in a song, or something just timed so precisely that it feels impossible. Well, as you know, that is not coincidence. That is communication. It's a form of recognition because that's you remembering. Because the same intelligence that spins the galaxies is the intelligence that's beating your heart right now. That beautiful heartbeat of yours, that rhythm that's pulsing underneath your skin, that is a cosmic rhythm. And it's the pulse of the universe speaking through your cells. It's whispering, I'm here. Because you are not separate from the universe. You are a microcosm of the macrocosm. And what this means is that every single thought that you have, every single emotion that passes through your body, every desire, every intuitive nudge, it isn't just yours. It's the universe expressing itself in human form. Because you are the drop of water, but you're also the entire ocean experiencing itself as that drop of water for a moment in time. And this is what ancient mystics meant by as above, so below, as within, so without. Our outer world is a direct reflection of our inner world, and that's why your frequency shapes your reality. Your attention shapes your timeline. And you remembering that is my favorite thing ever because you are the universe remembering itself. And when you can really feel into that, when you can really allow that remembrance to land, it can change everything. So let's dive a little deeper and bridge the gap between science and spirituality because they're not separate either. And talk about quantum physics. So in quantum physics, there's this thing called the observer effect, which you may have heard of, which basically just means nothing becomes quote unquote real until it's observed. That means that particles exist in this infinite possibility until consciousness interacts with them. So your awareness is literally shaping what becomes real, and your focus is collapsing that infinite potential of everything into a form. This is the deeper truth behind one of the universal laws, the law of vibration, which is all about how everything is energy, everything is frequency, and everything is responding to your internal state. This is why when you focus on fear, you'll perceive a lot more fear. When you focus on love, you'll find more love, more evidence of love. When you tune into possibility, life opens up in all these beautiful ways that you couldn't possibly predict. You're not manifesting in this process through just thin air. You're actually tuning reality by the frequency that you hold. And again, you remembering this amazing power of yours is so incredible, because I see you as this limitless artist, and the reality in front of you is the canvas, and your consciousness is the paint. And so you can ask yourself right now, what am I observing into existence today? Because whatever it is that you choose to focus on, you're going to feed with your energy, and the quantum field is going to respond accordingly. So what if today was the day that you chose to fully remember this, and to fully remember your power, and to be very intentional with where you place your focus and where you feed your energy? And this can be so easy to forget, right? Because life gets really busy sometimes. It's actually designed that way, to where intentionally remembering can be hard from time to time, especially when life gets heavy. When bills need to be paid, when relationships hurt, when you're navigating heartbreak, uncertainty, lots of fear or change, when your inner world is in survival mode, or when the world outside of you feels like too much, it can be a lot. But here's something that you might really enjoy hearing. Even the really, really hard, suckiest of days are a part of the remembering. The universe is experiencing itself through you. And that means through your joy, yes, but also through your pain, through every moment that you decided was a mistake, through every heartbreak, every setback, every chaotic spiral. Like, none of that was wasted or wrong. And none of that was for nothing. It was data. It was really, really valuable, important information that is helping you expand. Because it was the universe forgetting itself so that it could remember itself through your healing. Yes. And this is why, if you ever feel off track, or like you're behind, or you want to fix stuff about yourself, please know, like, you are not broken. You really are not. You are expanding, you are becoming, and you are remembering who you truly are before you were programmed to believe otherwise. So if you ever are having a hard time with any of this, remembering any of this, or life is getting really challenging, I invite you to take a deep breath and make sure to soften your shoulders, maybe wiggle out a little bit, and just remind yourself, like, nothing is wasted. Everything is shaping who I am becoming, and this entire process is me remembering me. So everything that you have lived has been some sort of an invitation or an initiation into the next version of you. And the more that you practice this awareness, the more that you come home to yourself through breath, through meditation, through presence, through creative expression, through movement, the more you reconnect to the truth of who you are. This is how you stop chasing signs outside of you, and you start realizing that the biggest sign was always within you all along. There's nowhere to have to ascend to, there's nothing to have to become, and you definitely don't have to earn anything. All you have to do is remember. And this can come in these soft moments, or it can feel almost like lightning bolt moments. But when it happens, when your whole being finally can remember and know, it feels so good. To really, truly remember, you have never been separate from Source. You are not separate. You are the wave and the ocean. You are the human and the cosmos. You are the universe remembering itself. So really feel into this right now, because once you feel into it, the best part is you can never unfeel it. So just breathe that in for a moment if it feels good. Allow it to sink into your heart center, feeling into your beautiful heartbeat, that cosmic drum inside of you. And if you want a prompt for yourself, you can ask yourself, how would my life change if I stopped chasing the universe and I started remembering that I am it? I invite you to journal on this today, or just sit in contemplation with this and just allow that remembering to guide you gently through your day. Allow it to shift how you speak to yourself, the words that you say. Allow it to choose really positive thoughts for yourself, and allow it to change the way that you move through life. You are already connected. You are held. You are infinite. You are limitless. You're just remembering. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for remembering with me. Thank you for choosing this moment with me. If you want to dive deeper into any of this work, you can explore the Limitless Method and my current offerings in the link in the notes. And I hope you have the most beautiful day. I love you, and I will see you next time.